The man who never chased gold. Everyone thought this man was poor, until the world collapsed. They laughed at him for fixing broken things instead of chasing money. They said he had no ambition, no savings, no future. But when the storm came, when banks failed and numbers on screens turned to dust, this old man became the richest person in town. His name was Elias. In a dry, forgotten town near the edge of a vast desert, lived Elias. The town had only one main road. It cut through the sand like a tired scar. Most people used that road to leave. Very few used it to stay. Elias stayed. His repair shop stood at the far end of the road, where the buildings thinned and the desert began. The wooden sign above his door was faded almost blank. Inside, the shop smelled of oil and dust. Broken radios lay open. Clocks ticked at different rhythms. Tools hung neatly on the walls, worn smooth by decades of use. People whispered about him. He's clever, but lazy. He fixes scraps instead of building a future. He could have been rich. Elias never argued. He never explained himself. Every morning before sunrise, he unlocked his shop. He swept the floor slowly. He worked until sunset, never later. When the sky turned orange, he closed the door and walked home quietly. He lived simply. No car, no television, no safe full of money. What he had instead was an apprentice named Noah. Noah was young, ambitious, and restless. At night, he watched videos about success and wealth. Men his age drove luxury cars and talked about millions. And here he was, fixing broken radios for coins. One evening, Noah finally snapped. "Master," he said, throwing his gloves on the table. "Why are we living like this?" Elias didn't look up. "We have skills," Noah continued. "You can fix anything. Why don't we charge more? Why don't we expand? Why don't we chase real money?" Elias finished his work and placed the radio aside. "Sit," he said calmly. Noah sat, frustrated. "You see this radio?" Elias asked. "It was broken. Now it speaks again." "So?" Noah replied. "So someone will hear news tonight instead of silence." Noah sighed. "That won't secure the future." Elias smiled gently. "We'll talk about the future when it arrives." Weeks later, the town changed. A convoy of black vehicles rolled in, raising clouds of dust. A powerful businessman arrived, sharp suit, confident smile, eyes that only saw numbers. He bought land. He bought buildings. He bought promises. His plan was fast money. Jobs appeared. Wages rose. Noah was impressed. "See," he said to Elias. "This is the future." Elias said nothing. Then the machines began to fail. The desert heat destroyed engines. Sand clogged systems. Deadlines were missed. Panic spread. Someone mentioned Elias. "He fixes things." The businessman laughed when he saw the shop. But he had no choice. Elias worked quietly through the night. By morning, every machine was running. The businessman was stunned. "I'll pay you triple," he said. "Come work for me. Exclusive contract. Security." Noah's eyes lit up. Elias shook his head. "No. You're a fool," the businessman snapped. "Security matters." Elias replied softly. "Security built on speed collapses fast." The businessman left. Months later, the market turned. Costs rose. Investors disappeared. The project collapsed overnight. The convoy vanished from the town. People lost jobs. Shops closed. But Elias' shop stayed open. People came with broken tools, broken machines, and broken hope. Elias repaired what he could. He taught others what he knew. He helped people fix things for themselves. Years passed. Then came the storm. A massive sandstorm swallowed the town. Power failed. Roads vanished. Communication stopped. People panicked. But Elias' shop became the heart of survival. Radios worked. Generators ran. Bicycles carried medicine. Water pumps functioned. When the storm passed, the town was still standing. Because of him. That night, Noah finally understood. "Master," he asked quietly, "what did you really build here?" Elias answered, "I didn't chase gold. I became useful. Gold runs when storms come. Value stays." Years later, Elias passed away. On the day of his funeral, the town closed its shops. Not because he was rich, but because everyone owed him something. Money could never repay. Moral: chasing money makes you dependent on systems. Creating value makes systems depend on you. Final question. 4 comments. If all your money disappeared tomorrow, what value would you still have?